The chapter 11 and chapter 12 mini saga continues. So this week I read some more of chapter 12, and now I am up to, I finished section 12.2, and now I've started reading iterated integral section 12.3. Straightforward reading, but long chapter. So chapter 12 is very long, R to the n integration. Chapter 11 is very long, R to the n differentiation. And so yeah, I'm going through some problems in section 11.2. And I'm doing more problems per section than usual, so it's taking me longer. So I think for this section, I'm already working on problem 5, and for the first section of chapter 11, I actually worked out some problems. I actually worked out a couple of Laplace transform problems in real space. All right. So then, where am I on the reading? I only read 2 sections of chapter 12. It's misleading because they're long sections. So everything in chapter 12 is long. Yeah, so 2 more sections of chapter 12. Then this is where I am, week 16. And of course, the reading. I'm still 7 weeks ahead of where I planned. I don't know if that means anything, because, you know, my plans, I can change them anytime. Then I did all those problems for chapter 11. So going to the actual work itself, just straightforward work. In some cases, I could write things in the form of a proof because that's what I'm being asked to, but I've done all the calculations that I think go into the proof, or all the manipulations that go into the proof, and left it at that. So for example, here I had, these problems are very interesting. So is the limit of an integral the integral of the limit? This is a good example of a problem where that's the case. And then is the derivative of the integral the same as the integral of the derivative of the integral of the function the same as the integral of the derivative of the function? It so happens to be the case. And so just working through more problems. And that has been fun. Some Jacobians, plotting a function, trying to show that the limit does not exist at 0, 0. And then for reading, now I have a new notebook. Not sure if it's going to be like this. Maybe I'll change it around as I build up content. Not sure, but either way, it's working right now. And this is chapter 12, Jordan regions. Very interesting that Wade has done original work here when I compare to my other analysis books. I really like what he's done. And so really blends things together well from the topology that had been introduced before. And yeah, very interesting. Reading about Jordan regions. What is a Jordan region? When is something not a Jordan region? Then how does that all fit into the context of R to the n integration? Volumes. So all of these volumes. Upper and lower integrals. Of course, the summer is coming. It's getting warm outside. That's why that fan turned up. You may not hear it in this video. Then going back to the Riemann integral sections in chapter 5, but now redoing them with Jordan regions and in R to the n. and going through the theorems, of course, comparison theorem for integrals. And of course, in my case, I always go back and rewrite the chapter 5 ones to compare to the chapter 12 ones. And then mean value theorem, the first one and the second one for integrals, and then the one for multiple integrals. The Lebesgue theorem, of course, countably many points of discontinuity. And this one's a little tricky because it's got back and forth between the function and its inverse. And then Fubini's theorem, which is very interesting because it's found in some functional analysis books, and some analysis books at this level don't use it. So just integration in 2 dimensions and establishing that if the function is integrable in both, then you can flip the integral, right? And this is a good example for that in here, where you can just reorder the integrals, the dy and dx, to make it easier for you to integrate. So that's what I've done so far for the problems. For the reading and the problems. So there you have it.